Hey guys, thanks for joining me today. Wanted to talk about anxiety today. This is a pretty intense topic, and it's definitely a topic that I feel is not spoken about enough in today's society. It comes from a pretty passionate place inside of me. I suffered from anxiety for a number of years, and I found it really hard to find those valuable tools to overcome it while I was going through it. And I think today, living in this Western world, if we do have anxiety and we go to the doctor and we sort of explain to them what's going on to us, they give us this pill, this, pharmaceutical drug, and it doesn't really solve the issue of anxiety. All it does is mask that problem and creates an addiction for us to this pharmaceutical drug that usually has pretty harsh side effects. And we therefore, start living this life addicted to this drug, trying to continuously mask this anxiety that we've got throughout our life. When really anxiety is brought about, within our lives, for us to learn a lesson on why we're actually cultivating that in our life. And it's about, being able to understand how to use your mind and how to control your mind to ensure that you don't have anxiety within your life. And that's how you find the underlying issue of why you're suffering from anxiety. Now, I suffered from anxiety for a number of years based around the fact of feeling as though I was going to put on weight every single time I ate something. So this was pretty harsh anxiety to live by, because every single time I ate, I used to create these horrible digestive disorders within my stomach, leaving me with acid reflux, ulcers in my stomach, all sorts of things, all because every time I would eat with a fearful, anxious feeling inside of myself, creating my food to just unsettle in a really horrible way and just leaving me really unhealthy with all these health issues. And so I decided that I really needed to kind of take a step back and, stop taking drugs and really understand why I was getting anxiety and how I could eliminate it from my life. And I started to realize that anxiety is actually not real. It's not happening and it's not real. It's actually the fear or worry of the future, which therefore isn't real. It's our own imagination, or it's our own thoughts of something that could happen that's more than likely not going to happen in the future. So that's the most important lesson to understand about anxiety, that it's not real. It's absolutely not real. And I think people can feel really ashamed and alone when they get anxiety because they have no idea what's happening to them and they have no idea how to control it because it's all in their head. And that can be a really horrible feeling to have. And so by understanding that anxiety isn't real and that you can take control of it, that's the first step to overcoming it. So by understanding that we have the control to take back, our own lives and eliminate this from our life, we can start to open up tools to use to cultivate the feeling of releasing ourselves from this horrible, horrible issue. So once you're aware of the fact that you are having anxiety, I find the best tool is to come back to your breath. If you can realize and start to feel yourself getting really anxious and worried and fearful about something that's going to happen in the future, bring yourself back to your breath. Inhale really deeply and completely exhale. Anxiety feeds off the fight or flight mode in our body. If we come back to our natural resting state, it is impossible for anxiety to arise or exist. So using your breath is the most important tool. Come back to that natural state. Inhale really deeply right down into your solar plex and completely exhale. Eliminate that fight or flight mode and come back to your center. Once you've got that feeling, you can then start to create some affirmations that you would like to overcome this anxiety with. So I'm just going to give you an example. For me, I was feeling really insecure about myself. I felt as though every time I was going to eat, I was going to get fat. So it was really important for me to cultivate affirmations about being secure and being safe in this moment and knowing that I'm divinely beautiful and that eating is healthy. Eating is so beautiful for my body. It makes me healthy. It nourishes my body. It makes me thin. you know, to create those affirmations was how I moved past the feeling of I'm going to get fat if I eat. So I used to do that even before every meal, just even if I didn't have anxiety, just to start to cultivate that feeling of creating a new belief that I wanted to eliminate the anxiety with. So that's how I overcame it, and I feel as though it's a really important tool to use, because by doing that you're able to come back to yourself and understand why you've got the anxiety, whether it's over money, whether it's over security in your life, whether it's over your body image, whatever it's over, you're able to understand why it's happening to you, and then you can move past it and completely eliminate it from your life, rather than being addicted to some, you know, horrible harsh drug for the rest of your life. So if you do or you are struggling with creating those affirmations, I'd be happy for you to send me a message on Facebook or leave a message or a comment underneath, and we can work through some affirmations for you to help you move past that. As I said, this is a really strong and passionate topic for me, and I really want to get it out there, especially to our generation. I think it's important that people understand that this is what a lot of people suffer from in this day and age, and it's not real. It's not real. So thanks for listening. I'm enjoying doing this with you guys, and I'm looking forward to speaking to you again. Thanks. Bye.